Okay, yeah. So, so apparently, Donald J. Trump posted this image. I like this one on the side over here, bro. A more accurate version, right? It's him, Jeffrey Epstein, and then the Israeli flag. But okay, so this is what I'm gonna say about it, right? There's a lot of people um, losing their minds over this. People who were atheists, who are atheists, right? Oh, well, we should say were. We should celebrate. We should celebrate that they're not atheists anymore, right? Because they themselves have admitted that Jesus, Jesus. I saw one atheist portray. What did they say? Donald Trump portraying himself as Jesus, who was the Son of God, right? I saw a lot of people do that. I saw Muslims do that, right? So very good, very good. The truth somehow through this comes out, right? And people are coming towards the light, and this is what it had to take, I guess. I don't know what happened there. But I will say this, right? For the people who are, getting freaked out over this and, that he's claiming to be Christ, right? Well, there's no claim. Uh, uh, he didn't say that, right? Number one, he didn't say that. Do you have to say something, right, for it to mean that, you are something? Maybe not. Maybe that's not the case, right? Maybe you don't have to say anything, right? But Jesus himself told the rabbis, right? You are the gods. Behold, the kingdom of heaven is inside of you, right? These are scriptures that sometimes fly over people. Now, I'm not saying that we're God's, right? Jesus Christ is Lord, is King of Kings and the Prince of Peace, right? But what I want to say with this here is if this is wrong, right, an image like this, then so is Jonathan Rumi is wrong, right, for playing himself as Jesus in The Chosen. So was Jim Caviezel in The Passion of the Christ, and anybody else who has portrayed any figure in Hollywood and stuff like this is also wrong, right? Whether that be cartoon versions, right? What are those? The Bible for Kids, I think, is one. The cartoon variants and stuff. Everybody at this point is wrong, right? And just the silliness of this, right? Obviously, I don't know what this is, but this is obvious to piss off Tucker Carlson. Um, I'm not sure who else. Maybe the people he's had on that they've been talking about. Right, that guy that he recently had on with dispensationalism and stuff like this. So, I, if you ask me, I wouldn't have done this, right? Because there's like things you don't do. How come you don't portray yourself as Prophet Muhammad, right? Why not do that? Because you're gonna get unalived. That's the problem, right? You're gonna get unalived for doing something like that, right? The Christians are in the Christian realm. It's just one of those where it's just turn the other cheek, right? You're not really gonna. Nobody's gonna do anything about this because we're not crazy, right? We're not gonna. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, says the Lord, right? God is going to take care of this. If this was indeed some kind of mockery, God is going to make a fool of, whoever is trying to make a fool of him. And that's just how it is, right? So, in my opinion, right, I wish he hadn't done this. It might have been better because whatever the intentions are, and only he knows, right? If they were indeed to piss somebody off, right, and using, God to mock others, etc., the repercussions of this will be catastrophic for sure, right? And just wait and watch. You just wait and watch, and we'll come back to this. Anyone who exalts himself, right? Again, no, he didn't not exalting himself here, but that was the aim. There's people worldwide, bro. I've never seen Kim Jong Un portray himself like this. We never saw Hitler portray himself like this. We've never seen Joseph Stalin portray himself like this, right? The chick from Mexico, Shine Bomb, Javier Milei in Argentina, right? World leaders, other people. They just didn't do it. The Pope himself has not done something like this. So, you know, it's kind of sad that the representative, right? Because you're public servant, you're a public servant, right? That your public servant in your homeland or your representative, right, is doing stuff like this. It's a little bit disappointing. Again, I wish he hadn't done it, but it is what it is. It's done. So now what can you do, right? I'm not gonna defend it. I'm just gonna say, right, if you have a problem with this, right, be consistent everywhere else too. So that's the only thing I'll say about this. But let me know what you think in the comments. I'd be interested to read that. So you guys know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, repost, all of that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next one, man. Peace.